Hello, this is Sledge Master. I don't. This is only a short video because I got a question today on toning. I'm not doing any exercises today. Okay, that would be tomorrow. But the reason I'm doing this short video is to answer the question that I believe it's a lady or a man. You know, in today's world, when you're texting and you're doing stuff on Instagram, you're sending when a person sends pictures or the name, you don't know who they are unless you know them personally. Then you know. Okay. What it is, I believe it's a lady, and a beautiful lady. She asked me a question, and I told her I put it on the video because I couldn't get her to call. I usually like to talk to people about weightlifting and stuff, either on the phone or in person. Okay, because it's so much easier to explain than it is for me to sit there and type it out. You see these fingers? These are big fingers, and it takes forever to text on a lousy phone. Okay, that's the reason I ask people if you want to contact me by phone or meet me in person, then I can explain the information that you're trying to receive from me. I guess it's easier to explain in person. When you got big fingers like this, and you sit there and trying to type, it takes a while, okay? And it's so much more professional to tell you either on the phone or in person. Okay, there's another way that I can also communicate with, well, I'm not communicating with, but you're writing to me, you're asking me to put certain things on the video, then I'm kind of giving you the information back. I really don't call that communicating, be honest with you. Communicating is in person or on the phone. That's as far as I'm concerned it is. The question is that she had, she said a couple of things. One I'm going to clear up in a few minutes. And I'm not going to mention no names because she didn't give me no permission to mention her name. I will if she, in the future, if she asks me to. By her picture, she's a beautiful lady with long hair. And I've got my old stuff on today because I've been working on the statue of a dog for a couple people down the road. And I'm going to get to that here in a minute. Toning. If you're working with weights, you want to work for a certain amount of weight that's not too light or too heavy. If it's too light, it's not benefiting you. Okay? If you're going up 20 and 25 and 30 reps, it's not benefiting you. You can still get your aerobic exercise in. You can still get your weightlifting in as far as firming and toning with above light weight, but keep it below heavyweight, and keep your reps between 12 and 15 reps. You always stretch, do a warm-up or two. It's called what kind of exercise it is. If it's a bicep exercise, one warm-up's fine. If you're doing squat, bench, or deadlift, or something over shoulder presses, you want to do maybe a couple warm-ups. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes on my deadlift and my squats, I'll go free warm-up before I start with my medium weight. But I'm going heavy. For somebody who's trying to keep it just a little bit above lighter weight, most of the time one warm-up is enough. Okay, I'm trying to answer her question best I can. So stretch, do at least one warm-up, and start your firming toning with a certain amount of weight that feels comfortable for you to do. Say if you're doing dumbbell curls, don't go too light, don't go too heavy. When you start doing your 3 sets, if you're going firm and tone, 3 sets is all you need. There's no more than that, okay? You don't need to do 4 and 5. 3 sets is enough. You're going firm and tone. I'll repeat again. Stretch, warm up, then start with you just above light weight. Say for an example, if it's 10 pounds, curls is too light for you, even at 12 and 15 reps, then you need to take it up to 18 and 20 pounds. Okay, when you get up to 18 and 20 pounds, I think I've done a video on something like this before in the past, but I don't care to do it again. This is for the people who are trying to learn, and I'm for you people. Okay, so if you get up to 18, 20 reps, and it's too, and say you work your way up to that and it gets too light, don't stick with the weight. Go up. Okay, you can still keep it firming and toning, but your muscles won't get huge. Even if you go up to 20, 25 pound weight, 30 pound weight, but you stay with a certain amount of weight till it gets too light. If it gets too light, go up. You're not going to gain great big muscles if you keep it between 12 and 15 reps and slowly move up in weight. When you're going to gain a lot of muscles, when you're going to move up in weight real quickly, sort of quickly. Not too quickly, but not too slow. You see what I'm saying? So 12 to 15 reps with a certain amount of weight that feels comfortable for you, not too light, not too heavy. And always warm up and stretch. Oh, stretch and warm up, sorry. We got a bunch of motorcycle games going by here. Okay, another question that somebody had. Talking about action figures. People who deal with action figures like Hebrew, Pixel Dan, Spectre. We're talking about professional people. We're not talking about people who's out here playing with their toys. Okay, I'm trying to keep this video professional as I can to let you know that these are professional people at what they do. A professional person ain't just a doctor. A professional person ain't just a personal trainer. A experienced person or professional person ain't just somebody that can take my truck right there and pull that dent out of the side, bondo a little bit, and do a paint job. Because Cold Run McDonald's down here got a pole that's right there at the edge of the, after you go just past the speaker where you do your orders. Sometimes you have to get a little bit closer to your speaker because the people won't speak up loud enough sometimes, or there's too much noise. And that pole sits just behind the mirror as you pull up and you don't see it. That's the reason, get the thing chopped off and stick it in the cockpit and flyer bed where it should be. Okay, now if it was in a flyer bed and somebody had hit it then there had to be drunk or on dope to hit the thing. It'd be way out of the way. I've heard there's been several people down the last so many years to hit that stupid thing. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Hebrew and the action figures. And Spectre and Pixel Dan and some of these others. We're not talking about people playing with toys. We're talking about people who customizes these figures. They customize them and they sell them. You see what I'm saying? When they sell these figures, the customizer and the sell them, that is the professional person. Not just somebody doing body work or being a doctor or being a personal trainer. Okay, there's different level of professionality, if that's the way you want to call it, or different professions at different at projects, I guess. Like Hebrew, he is a professional customizer. He customizes figures and he sells them just like any toy company. Spectra used to work with the companies for 20, 25 years. Mattel has grown some of them, but he was professional in what he done. These not guys playing with toys. Now, even some of these guys do get up there and they're transforming the figure, or maybe they're doing, just a little bit fun things with them, like having a little fight or something. That's to make the video interesting. That's it. Okay. I got a big collection. I've been collecting for 34 years. But I don't sit there and play with them. Okay, I don't sell my stuff, but I collect it because I didn't have these things, a lot of this stuff growing up. So when I got out of high school, I started collecting. But it's mostly a value thing, not just a collecting thing. You know, it's like a stock market. You invest. So someday I can have to sell those figures. If I ever had to, which I usually don't, then I can get more of my money back out of it that I spent on it. See? So it can be professional in so many different ways. You can customize them, sell them, or you collect them like I do, and they're like the stock market. You invest. You see what I'm saying? So there's different things, different ways you can be a professional. It's not just being a lousy doctor or a mechanic or a personal trainer, or I do in-home physical therapy for 34 years, like I've been a professional trainer, 33 and 34 years. Okay, so I wanted to clear that up to people. Watch their shows. You can learn something. Okay, you might even see something that they like, and you might be able to buy it on eBay. Lots of times these people sell it on eBay. Okay, but these people are professional at what they do. Spectre, Petrol Dan, Hebrew matches models. He puts models together, but he tells you the history of the models. Okay, there's some people on there. There's one show on there that is called Restoration. Okay, and he takes die-cast metal vehicles or toys, if you want to call them toys or collectible items, and he restores them back to brand new. Okay, he probably sells them, you know, but he's professional at what he does. So Hebrews the same way. He's professional at customizing the figures, not just having a little bit of fun on video, and he does that to make the video interesting. Okay, because he hit over 20,000 subscribers a few weeks ago. So there must be a lot of collectors out there. All right, I hope I made that clear to everybody out there that Hebrew, Petrol Dan, Spectre, Max's Models, Restoration. There's other people out there who does die-cast metal restorations. They make models and they paint them like professional, look like the real thing. They had a German U-boat on here not too long ago. They had the Yomoto, and it looked real. And so what these people do, they put them together. They don't play with them. They put them together, or they make them and they sell them. They're professionals, okay? Because these things are worth money, if not now, but in the future. So there's many ways to be a professional person at what you do. Okay. All right. I got my old stuff on here. I'm going to show you a little bit of that dog. I got the finished primer. There he is. He's a beauty, ain't he? But that's just I put 3 coats of primer on it. See, this is one thing I do to, as I guess you can call it a profession, is I take statues and I restore them. I make them look brand new again. I also put models together. I'm a collector. So we're going to be painting him a color of brown and reddish color mixed. That's his original color. So we're almost finished with him. Then I'll have to paint inside of his mouth to make it look more realistic. Okay. So there's so many different ways to be a professional. I don't play with this statue. I don't play with my figures. I'm a collector. Okay. Hebrew, he's a collector and he customizes. Now I call him Powerhouse Hebrew Customizer because he's the best at what he does. But remember, if they're doing little things on the camera, going at each other and stuff, that just makes it more fun, and people want to see that. You know, not everybody, but a lot of people do. It just makes it more interesting, more fun. All right, love you, take care, and keep an open mind. Okay, I have some family members, sometimes they think I'm not open-minded, but I am. Okay, I just don't believe in computers being in everything that you make. It's stupid. I'm an open-minded person in a lot of ways. I'm the first person on each side of the family, 1985, ever had a Commodore 64 computer. You know, out of all the family members on either side. So I do like computers. I just got away from them after so many years. You don't want to open your mind up to a lot of stuff because it's a bunch of foolishness. About putting a lousy screen on a gas pump, you sitting there and watch TV while you pump is stupid. You know, putting a lot of computer junk inside their vehicles, and there's no reason for it. They can keep it nice and simple, but they don't want to do it that way. A lot of technology computers don't need to be in everything we got. There's no reason for it. You know, I'm just saying that's one thing I don't open my mind up to. But I do open it up to a lot of different stuff. I love chemistry, I love biology, I love science. I love collecting. You know, archaeology. Believe it or not, I do a lot of reading down through the years, not just on powerlifting, bodybuilding, nutrition, or whatever else. I do on a lot of different stuff. So I like a lot of different things. And I love chemistry, biology, and science, and history. My history was my backup major. My art was my major. And I had my mind open to a lot of stuff to me that's interesting and that's important. Now, if it's not important, lots of times I won't open mine up to it. It's a bunch of foolishness. You know, a lot of people out here, they want to know why I don't go around cussing and stuff like that. But I ain't going to go around talking like the devil. I won't talk the way God wants me to talk. So I'm just saying this, I don't open mine up to a bunch of filth and nastiness and a bunch of foolishness. Okay? And we're not supposed to do that. But we are supposed to open our minds up to the future, to remember the past, so a lot of the mistakes won't be made, so we can have a good future. But the problem is, a lot of people don't learn the past, and they make the same mistakes in the future, and then it's bad for everybody. All right. Love you. Take care. And remember, keep your open mind up to the collectors. They are professional at what they do. And I will mention their names again. Max Models, Hebrew, Spectra, Petrol Dan, Restorations. The people, I forgot their name, the show name, but they put models together and they restore those models and they sell them. Okay, that's the profession that they do. And believe me, it takes a lot of hours to put models together and paint them look like the real thing and sell them. It takes a lot of hours to do that. So they are professional at what they do. All right. I love you. Take care. Love each other. Be there for each other. And do everything you possibly can to be good to each other. Okay? You don't have to act like you're big, mean, and tough to get respect. Okay? You can be a good person, even a good Christian person, and get that respect. But be there for each other, you Christian people. Like I said in my other videos, when something bad happens, even when a person didn't do nothing wrong, they scatter. Maybe not all, but a lot of them. All right. And you can still be a respectable person, either small or big, but have a good attitude. All right. Love you. Take care. And try to go to church. Love God, learn about God in Christ, and He'll be there for you if you be there for Him, if you want Him to be. Okay, love you, take care, and bye.